Yeah, because if you don't sense, I was talking about the sensing part of life. You know, if you don't sense, if you're not walking and sensitive to what's going on, you're not gonna care. But if you activate your sense and start caring a bit more, it's total change. Total change within you. Then you start finding your way, finding that you find the path. Finally, you find the path first, which is earth. You find the earth. Boom, you find yourself on earth. And then you're like, okay, I got a direction to take now. Do I keep propagating evil, or I start speaking out what things that really matters and truth and divine and be of a divine service? It's your choice. I made mine. It's clear. It's clear I've made mine. I've been ordered to be great. I've been ordained to be great. I'm not gonna let that go and no. I'm in pain from morning to night with my knee, but that doesn't stop me. It doesn't stop me from talking. I can still reflect and reason. And physically, I'm limited, but mentally, I'm not. And I'm limited. Maybe one day I'll heal also with enough centering and enough walking on the path towards higher and divine. Probably gonna heal at one point. Who knows? They say no. They say I'm never gonna heal. The doctors said that I will have this forever. Also, I tend to believe it a bit because it hasn't got better at all since the day of the accident. Like it's the same friggin' nonsense, same pain, same level of pain each and every day. But you know, that's my painkiller. That's my painkiller, pain manager. You don't want to kill the pain. Don't want to kill nothing. You don't want to be a killer. You want to be an embracer of life, embracer of pain for the moment if you have it, physical, mental pain. But you don't want to be a destroyer and a killer. So no pain, no gain. Forget about it. You don't need pain to gain. You don't need pain to gain. It's just because you're asleep and sometimes a bit of pain or a bit of trauma might wake you up. You're very deeply asleep. I was very, very deeply asleep. Deeply put on hypnotized mode. Yeah, I felt like I was hypnotized. Today I look at it, it felt like an hypnotization. And I still feel the backdraft of this today, the effect of the hypnotization, because I get still under hypnosis a bit. Like the other day I told you something, I think in the morning. Like someone, the 8 in the meniscus. The 8 in the meniscus that is there, and that's it. My mother, and 308. My mother-in-law died on the 8th of December. And I think it's all related. But I never really paid great attention, or I don't think I ever, maybe I mentioned something, but the other day I made great sense of it. Yeah. That's what happens when you start being observant and just pay attention a little more. You're gonna make sense of a lot of things. First, you're gonna make sense of your existence, which is quite necessary in order to activate yourself. In order to activate something, you want to feel alive. You have that aliveness. I have that aliveness. But if we don't keep it burning, the flame, the laser, we will lose all coherence. The coherence is when you. I had something on it. I don't know if I brought it. There was a thing I had on it, but it's when you are completely aligned with your mission and your statement and your action. You know, when you have coherence, it's because what you think and what you do is aligned. You know, it's not aligned, or it's, you know, when you become, to me, becoming the fullest of the story, because you are the story, I'm the story, we're all the story, but becoming the fullest of it, becoming fully on that divine ascension is a path. It's kind of necessary. That's the necessary stuff. That's what we should focus. Okay, maybe not 24/7. Like there's times where I focus, but where I take just a break of thinking, a break of reasoning, a break because not I don't go crazy with that, but there's certain when I'm inspired, I feel like I have to talk. I talk, especially every day. Every day when I wake up, I always feel very inspired to give thanks for life. Just connect with great people and like you that like to share their portion of their life with me or others, and then we can create great connection. We can meet in real life in flesh, and this is what we're here for, to find ourselves, find each other, and heal together. You can't really heal by yourself, or just you need others. We need each other, and it's so much better when we're together, when we can talk, reason, and be able to. That's the best thing. That's one of the best feeling I have is when I'm on YouTube talking to you live and direct. That's one of the best feeling I ever had with life. Is connection. Connecting with life, because you are life, I am life, we're all life, and we must hold our tenir nos coudes serrés ensemble, parce que c'est un vrai trauma. It's really traumatizing, this world, and if you don't find others that are on the same direction of you, you're gonna find them anyway. They're gonna come your way. I think the people that are on that divine direction and working for the divine, they end up in the same working place. You know what I mean? It's like a workplace. You all end up there. We're all working for the divine, so we get to meet each other. That's why there's so many people coming on the Trouban show. We're all divine oriented, mission oriented, so we meet each other. We find each other in life. That's what the divine wants us to do. That's the thing that we should play with, is connection, because that can expand and change the world. So, and you think the divine doesn't want us to connect together and doesn't want us to connect to nature, connect to who we are, connect to reality? No, we're completely disconnected. We're connected to a fake reality. It's called TV. That we all have a plug on it almost. It's a religion to watch TV here in Canada, US. It's something. It's a must. People can't go without TV. It's like that's the reality. That's what I'm saying to you. It's unplug this, and you're gonna see a complete different reality. A lot less fear, no propaganda, no nonsense. You're gonna start saying no to nonsense and yes to divine. Again, like PT said in his book. There's stuff I memorized because it's simple, but that's what it is. And it's once you can say no, you realize that you have to say no. You start saying yes to divine and things that really matters. It's simple, it's normal, it's natural. Not normal, but natural. It's natural to want to evolve. For anyone. But we just cover this and we avoid it. Avoid the evolution and we go into devolution. If you don't evolve here, you're devolving. You can tell me your own past. You're